What's up everyone? Today we're tackling one of the most fascinating phenomena in modern entertainment, and honestly, if you told me 5 years ago that a K-pop artist would be considered more powerful and influential than established Hollywood stars by American media outlets, I probably would have been skeptical. But here we are in 2026, and Park Jimin from BTS has absolutely shattered every expectation and redefined what global influence looks like. American media has been openly declaring that Jimin wields more power than many Hollywood celebrities, and today we're diving deep into exactly why this is happening and what makes Jimin's influence so uniquely powerful that it surpasses the traditional Hollywood system. Let's start with some context that will blow your mind. The Hollywood Reporter, one of the most prestigious entertainment industry publications in America, didn't just casually mention Jimin. They ranked him number 11 on their list of the top 25 biggest artists of 2024, making him the only K-pop act in the top 15 and the only Korean solo artist on the entire list. Think about that for a second. This list included global superstars like Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and Ariana Grande. These are artists who have dominated American music and culture for years, some for decades. And yet, there's Jimin, a Korean artist singing primarily in Korean, ranking right alongside them and in some cases above other major American celebrities. But it gets even more interesting. The same publication previously labeled Jimin as a platinum power player in 2024, describing him as one of the top stars who are setting culture afire. That's not just recognition, that's American media acknowledging that Jimin isn't just participating in global pop culture, he's actively shaping it. When one of Hollywood's most influential trade publications uses that kind of language to describe a K-pop artist, you know something extraordinary is happening. So what exactly makes Jimin more powerful than Hollywood stars according to American media? The answer is multifaceted and incredibly revealing about how influence and power work in the modern entertainment landscape. First and foremost, there's the undeniable factor of measurable impact. When we talk about power in entertainment, we're really talking about the ability to move people, to change behavior, to create cultural moments, and to generate economic value. Jimin excels at all of these in ways that are quantifiable and impossible to ignore. Let's talk numbers because they tell an incredible story. In October 2025, Jimin attended Paris Fashion Week as Dior's brand ambassador, and according to Launchmetrics, a leading fashion analytics firm, he generated over $33.8 million in media impact value for Dior from just that one appearance. To put this in perspective, that's more than what most Hollywood celebrities generate for luxury brands during entire campaigns. His presence at fashion shows creates social media engagement that translates directly into brand value, sales, and global visibility. He ranked as the K-pop idol with the highest media impact value across all 4 major fashion weeks in 2025, including Paris, Milan, London, and New York. That level of consistent, measurable impact is exactly what makes brands willing to pay him tens of millions of dollars for endorsements. The American media fascination with Jimin didn't happen overnight. It's been building for years, and it's rooted in something very specific that Korean media has even given a name to, Jimerica. This portmanteau of Jimin and America perfectly captures the special relationship and extraordinary popularity he has cultivated in the United States. American radio stations don't just play his music, they actively celebrate him on random days with posts saying things like "You are our universe" and "Petition to make every day Jimin Day." When was the last time you saw American radio stations doing that for a Hollywood actor or even many American musicians? This isn't paid promotion, this is genuine affection and recognition of his cultural impact. What's particularly fascinating is how American media uses Jimin as the face and reference point for not just BTS, but often for K-pop as a whole. USA Today, the most circulated newspaper in America with nearly 3 million daily readers, has featured Jimin on their front page when covering major events. When reporting on the Grammy Awards, Jimin was placed right alongside Jay-Z and Adele on the cover. The Recording Academy used a Jimin-focused image as the thumbnail for BTS's performance videos. This pattern repeats across countless American media outlets because they understand something crucial: Jimin's face and name attract attention, generate clicks, and resonate with audiences in a way that few other artists can match. The Hollywood Reporter specifically noted that since BTS entered Chapter 2 and Jimin launched his solo career with albums Face and Muse, his musical power and achievements have continued to receive attention from major media outlets. His lead single "Who" from the Muse album didn't just perform well, it shattered records and achieved unprecedented success levels on major music charts globally. The song consistently ranked in the highest positions ever achieved by any Korean soloist on the Billboard Hot 100, Billboard Global 200, UK Official Singles Chart, and Japan's Oricon Chart. In the world's toughest music markets like the USA, UK, Japan, Canada, and South Korea, Jimin didn't just compete, he dominated in ways that placed him above countless American and international artists. But here's where Jimin's power becomes truly different from traditional Hollywood influence. Hollywood stars typically build their power within established systems and structures. They work within studios, follow traditional promotional cycles, and their influence is largely contained within entertainment industry channels. Jimin's power operates differently. It's decentralized, global, and driven by an incredibly engaged fanbase that acts as both amplifiers and advocates. ARMY isn't just a fanbase, they're a cultural force that can make something trend worldwide within minutes, sell out products in hours, and create measurable economic impact that corporations and governments have to acknowledge. American celebrities have noticed this too, and their genuine admiration for Jimin has been well documented. Singers like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Khalid, and members of Boyz II Men have publicly expressed their love for him. Journalists including former White House correspondent Julie Mason and NBC's Andrea Mitchell have shown affection for him. Film directors like Gus Van Sant and actors including Jennifer Aniston, Sharon Stone, and Ryan Reynolds have all acknowledged his appeal. This extends beyond typical celebrity interactions. These are established American entertainment figures recognizing that Jimin possesses something special that transcends normal celebrity influence. The proof of Jimin's power over Hollywood's traditional system becomes even clearer when we look at his Hollywood collaborations. He made history as the first Korean artist to have a song featured in a major Marvel film when his self-written, composed, and produced track Friends was included in Eternals. Director Chloe Zhao didn't just use the song, she gushed about Jimin in interviews, even blushing when calling him really cute. Then came his participation in the Fast and Furious 10 soundtrack, making him the first and only Korean artist to feature in soundtracks for two different major Hollywood blockbuster franchises. Korean media including major TV news stations like SBS, KBS, and MBC extensively reported on these achievements, emphasizing that these mega-budget Hollywood productions specifically sought out Jimin because they recognized his value and influence. What makes this even more impressive is that Jimin achieved all of this while primarily creating music in Korean and maintaining his Korean identity. He didn't have to conform to Western standards or change his artistic vision to appeal to American audiences. Instead, American media and Hollywood came to him, recognizing that his authenticity and unique artistic expression were exactly what made him powerful. This represents a fundamental shift in how global influence works. You no longer have to be part of the Hollywood system to have Hollywood-level or even greater influence. The economic impact Jimin generates further cements why American media considers him more powerful than many Hollywood stars. His brand partnerships with Dior saw the luxury house's earned media value jump 370% during Fashion Week when he was involved. His role as Tiffany & Co.'s global ambassador brought unprecedented attention to the jewelry brand in markets they had struggled to penetrate. His partnership with Korean beauty brand later resulted in products selling out within 1 hour of his advertisements going live. These aren't just good results, these are transformative business impacts that most Hollywood celebrities simply cannot deliver with the same consistency and magnitude. Forbes Korea recognized this power by placing Jimin at number 7 on their Power Celebrity 40 list for 2024, making him the highest-ranking K-pop soloist. His estimated net worth of $50 to $60 million reflects years of this accumulated influence and smart business decisions. But unlike many Hollywood stars whose wealth comes primarily from acting roles or music sales, Jimin's wealth is built on a foundation of genuine global influence that translates into multiple revenue streams including endorsements, music royalties, merchandise, and more. Perhaps what American media finds most compelling about Jimin's power is its authenticity and sustainability. Hollywood celebrity can be manufactured through publicity machines, strategic movie roles, and industry connections. Jimin's influence is organic, built through genuine talent, hard work, emotional connection with fans, and consistent delivery of quality artistry. His military service as an active duty soldier, where he received the Best Trainee Award, earned an early promotion, and was selected as a special class warrior for excellent performance, only added to his credibility and relatability. He's not just a manufactured pop star, he's a person who has proven himself in multiple contexts and maintained his humility and authenticity throughout. American media also recognizes that Jimin represents the future of global entertainment. The traditional Hollywood system is being challenged by new forms of content creation, global connectivity, and changing audience preferences. Jimin embodies this new paradigm where geographic boundaries don't limit influence, where authenticity matters more than fitting into established molds, and where direct connection with audiences through social media can create power that rivals or exceeds traditional celebrity machinery. When The Hollywood Reporter calls him a platinum power player, they're acknowledging that the rules have changed and Jimin is writing the new playbook. The secret to why American media calls Jimin more powerful than Hollywood ultimately comes down to this: measurable, consistent, global impact that generates real economic and cultural value while maintaining artistic integrity and authentic connection with audiences. Hollywood stars operate within a system. Jimin has transcended systems to become a global phenomenon whose influence is recognized even by the very media outlets that traditionally only celebrated American entertainment. That's not just power, that's revolutionary influence that's reshaping what's possible in global entertainment. What do you think about Jimin's influence compared to Hollywood stars? Does this change how you view the global entertainment landscape? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown fascinating, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into K-pop's impact on global culture. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.